I go both ways.
A high school girl's been murdered. Mr. Harrison's daughter is missing. And now at the house where she lives, the other girls are getting obscene phone calls.
Yeah, what I've done is I've tapped this phone so that when it rings, it'll ring at the station house, too.
There was a little girl murdered over in the park tonight.
Yes, I heard.
Your phone's ringing. Hello?
Hey, Mommy. There's the baby. Baby, all right, Mom. Just a
Hello? Who's there?
I know you're there. Just a minute. You answer me a minute. Mommy. Come here.
Where's Agnes?
You won't.
What are you doing?
This is Graham. It's group 140, terminal 55.
Remember those idyllic scenes out of your childhood? Crisp winter nights, star bright, sleigh bells, crackling Yule logs, candlelight glistening off of shimmering Christmas trees, chestnuts roasting over open fires, carolers beneath snow-covered window ledges. Remember those. Remember them well. After Black Christmas, they'll never be the same again. Black Christmas, starring Olivia Hussey, Keir Dullea, Margot Kidder, and starring John Saxon as Lieutenant Fuller. If this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight.
Hi, welcome to Fox News. No. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the By Witch Project. I'm Bussy.
And I'm Danny Boo.
Yes. Yeah, we're in a podcast studio. He bought it.
I did.
$250,000. Why do I keep thinking that's a funny joke?
I don't think that $250,000 is accurate.
It's not accurate at all. I'm yanking your chain.
Yeah, no, I
love
bought it.
That phrase.
It was only $70,000.
Yeah. He lives in back rooms, by the way. His apartment in Philadelphia is literally back rooms. Yeah.
But we have podcast studios for apparently there's 9 of them. So There's got to
So
be at
much
least
better.
9 podcast people in this building.
It's so
somewhere.
much better. I hate my fucking couch. I'm sorry. I don't.
I don't like my couch either. Perfectly honest.
Yeah. Your couch is better. Well,
Yeah.
it's
but
better.
I have like a very blank slate because there's something we haven't like really moved in yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you still haven't really.
Yeah, I know. We have like decorating's coming last because we still need to buy a lot of furniture. So we have to buy like a kitchen island, like another pantry because there's no storage. We need to buy like a trash hutch to put a trash can and
A
like
trash hutch?
Yeah, like I don't want my trash cans to be like out in the open. So I want like a little wooden
Oh.
thing to put them in, but I don't want to buy the trash can and recycling bin in case they don't fit into the thing that I buy to put them in.
And you gotta throw your cat poop out.
Yeah, I know.
I
need-
just
need a
walked
cat
in.
poop bin.
I just walked in. It smelled like ass, and I was like,
My God, it's only at the front
it's
door.
nice. And then I looked at the front door, and there's just a big bag of cat shit.
I just cleaned the litter box when I was taking a
cleaned it.
shower.
He
And
did clean it.
I put like the bag at the front door. So then when I leave next, I take it to the trash. We do need like a little like litter genie, like which is like a
Yeah.
diaper genie, or I think that's what it's called, where you just like keep it in there and like blocks the smell out from coming. But also like we throw it out like twice a day. So,
Yeah, I know.
Like I
No,
really
I
don't.
know.
Nobody's hanging out there except for me when I'm in the den. But the den's
Yeah.
still not finished. But it's a lot more progress has been made on the den.
I'm just making fun of him extra today because he's working out again, and
And
he's
my whole
he's-
body
He,
hurts.
he is like an old grandpa. He was walking, and he's like,
It's really bad.
He literally bent over, and I heard, when you when you like squeeze an empty water bottle, that's what it sounded
That's
like.
yeah.
I
My
was
whole
like,
body is very tight. Like
Yeah.
my lower back is killing me.
yes.
Yeah. So
I like pain. I like workout pain.
no,
but
there's a good
Yeah.
pain and there's a bad pain. and
Yeah.
This is a bad one.
I'm also uncomfortable because we're very closer now. So now I'm like,
I don't think so. I just I'm afraid about my microphone positioning. Like how far away do I need to be? But we'll figure that out. If it's I don't know if that's better or not. I don't know. I don't know. Should it be further away? Is
well,
this too low?
this is a cool. Yeah, we also got mic stands because us holding those damn mics.
Very hard.
I'm gonna get what's it called?
Syphilis.
Yeah, a hand disease, whatever. Yeah, yeah. So,
What is
but
that called? Carpal tunnel.
carpal tunnel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I'm always weird. I'm extra weird today. I got my tank top on. It's hot as balls. I got
Is it
my
hot
coffee. Yeah, it's really fucking hot. I'm cursing for no reason at all today.
84
Extra.
degrees. Please.
That's hot.
Is it humid?
Yes.
Gross. Or I'm taking an Uber to dinner.
Where are you going to dinner? Wendy's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wink, whisper, something. Starts with W.
Is he having a
It's not
stroke?
Winkle.
Winkle?
That's a place.
That sounds really funny.
It's right by Knox.
Hey, I'm going to take a date to Winkle.
Winkle sucks, by
Wilder.
the way. I think it's called Winkle.
Like
Really bad.
Van Wilder.
Wilder, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay.
Never heard of it, but very excited.
Nice. Well, I'm really bad at segues. There's no food in the movie we're going to review today. We are reviewing 1974's Black Christmas. We are still on season 1 of the podcast where we are reviewing slasher movies. So we just got a few more. And then the podcast is over and we're done. No, I'm kidding. We're
Yes.
going to do separate, genres and everything. So we haven't announced the next one yet, but you will like it.
The next genre is all about food fights.
Food fights. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like that Disney Channel movie, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Remember?
That, and then It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
I
I've been watching.
just watched it on Thursday.
It's on YouTube for free. I've been watching that.
We rented it.
No, it's on YouTube. Yeah. Oh my God, I love It Takes Two. I think you brought it up in another episode.
I love
and
It Takes Two.
I started rewatching
I hate
it.
Kirstie Alley, but I love It Takes
Oh,
Two.
but I love her in the movie though. I love. What's her name? Diane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she has every outfit looks like she's wearing an art smock.
It's so.
And she wears a funeral outfit to a date and then re-wears the outfit the next day.
Her outfit to the date. Every time I watch the movie, I'm like, why is she all in
Like a
black?
funeral.
Yeah.
And then she wears it the next day.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she fell asleep in it or what. But anyways, we're not reviewing It Takes
Yeah,
Two.
no, It Takes Two. There's no horror in that. But yeah, Black Christmas. At the moment, you have to stream this movie on Tubi, Pluto TV. Well, have to. It's
Have
free.
to. Tubi's
That came
fucking
out on
rocks.
Tubi, Pluto TV, the Roku channel, Fandango at Home, and Amazon Prime. And I am just going to double check if that is all complete. Oh yeah, it's so accurate. Sorry, I forgot to double check that.
I think you have to pay for it on Amazon Prime though.
Oh,
And Fandango.
I thought it was free last
I think
time
it's
saw
free on Roku, Pluto, and Tubi.
Pluto. Well, Tubi's fine. I mean, yeah, you got
Tubi,
you-
just go to Tubi.
Just go to Tubi. Oh, actually, at the moment,
Like
it's on YouTube.
6 minutes of.
Someone put it on YouTube. The original. Black
I just saw
Christmas.
Backrooms on Twitter
Oh.
yesterday. The whole movie.
It's X, okay?
I don't call it that.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to Elon Musk's
Elon.
ideas at all.
Elon fucks.
Ugh.
Yeah, so the synopsis. During their Christmas break, a group of sorority girls are stalked by a stranger. It premiered October 11th, 1974 in Canada. Oh, yeah, this is a Canadian movie. Our
You
first...
could tell there's a lot of people with accents.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to hide it, but they're not. I'm also going to turn the air down in this room because it's hot.
Okay.
I'm still here. He's going to do the synopsis.
Do not trip over any of the wires or I'll kill you. It is pretty toasty in here. Yeah, so this is our first Canadian movie. Canada, great country. This had a limited U.S. release the next year on May 7th, 1974. Now, in the U.S., the movie originally came out under the name Silent Night, Evil Night because the U.S. distributor feared Black Christmas might be mistaken for a blaxploitation flick. That's true.
Way easier way to have gone out. I don't know why I didn't go behind everything.
You silly fuck. Yeah. Actually, you'll like this. I just repeated this. In the U.S., it came out under the name Silent Night, Evil Night, but the U.S. distributor feared Black Christmas might be mistaken for a blaxploitation flick.
I was going to make a joke about that, so
Oh, okay.
never. Thanks for ruining my
Sorry.
joke.
How did you know that when you were going to say that?
Because I was just going to say it sounds like it's a Black family Christmas.
Tyler Perry's Black
That's
Christmas.
exactly what I thought.
I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie.
I've seen a few. They're not great.
What's the one? Boo 2?
There's a shit ton of them.
Yeah, there's so many. That dude makes so many movies every year. Anyway, the movie though didn't do well under the original title when it came out, Silent Night, Evil Night. So they switched it back to Black Christmas. The film's TV debut under the title Stranger in the House was scheduled for January 28th, 1978 on NBC. However, on January 15th, 2 female students at Florida State University were murdered by an assailant who broke into the sorority house where they lived. I didn't know this. 3 other young women in the area were attacked and assaulted. Local affiliates implored NBC to pull the film, and it was then broadcast as a late-night movie instead on May 14th, which is like... What's the difference if it's just late at night?
Well, it shouldn't have been late at night anyway. Are they allowed to say cunt on daytime
yeah,
television?
I know. Seriously, yeah.
Was that a thing?
No. I don't know. Well, they obviously must have bleeped that. You couldn't say cunt.
I don't think they would. What? The whole movie would be bleeped. There's a lot of language in this film, which is something I wrote about because I really enjoyed the tenacity of doing this much
You
gross.
fucking creep. Oh, I was going to get to that line. I love that line in this movie. Anyway, wait, I forgot the big news. The perpetrator of the crimes at Florida State University was later identified as serial killer Ted Bundy.
Oh.
Yeah. The movie was made for an estimated $620,000 and grossed a little over $5 million at the worldwide box office. When adjusted for inflation, that's over $33 million. Good.
That's not bad.
Not bad. The movie currently has a 72% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and 76% audience score. It was shot in 47 days. Danny Boom, when did you remember? Well, sorry, I'm laughing because I know the answer. When did you remember first seeing this, and what is your rating?
Well, so I thought that this girl, the main character, was from the remake in my brain. So I must have seen this movie at some point in time or multiple times, probably multiple times, but I don't really remember it. So this is the first time I watched it where I remember it. And also, I take so much more notes when I'm not drinking. So I have a lot of notes.
Ooh.
But
you got to get a computer.
I
Use
do
your
have a computer. I just don't use it.
Oh.
It's just like sitting there dying.
It looks more.
Eh.
You're standing out. You look like Reese Witherspoon in Legally Blonde when she just takes out the notebook and she's the only one in class with a notebook and everyone has a boring laptop.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, this looks cooler.
Okay.
I got nothing in front of me. It looks like it's coming from my brain. No, it's not.
Well, I can
I'm
see
looking
it.
at my
Yeah,
phone,
I can see it.
But yeah, so I saw this, let's just say for the first time that I remember today, early this morning, and I give it a 2.5 out of 5. I liked it. It's a watchable movie. It holds up for 1974.
Mm-hmm.
It really holds up pretty well, considering nothing like this was being done around that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it really reminds me of House of the Devil, Ty West's first film.
Yeah.
Because he does it to be on purpose, to be like the 70s look and like that gritty camera style.
Yeah.
Like everything from House of the Devil, which I've seen multiple times and I remember it, everything from that movie like reminded me of this movie, even though it should be the other way around.
Is
This
it Greta
movie reminds
Gerwig
me of
in
that.
that House
Yeah,
of the
Greta
Devil?
Gerwig is in that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I can see that though. Yeah. Like
it, like
they're
very much is
yeah.
it's the same feel. So I was like sitting there, I'm like, this, I was like getting them confused in my brain. I was like, is this like the girl from House of the Devil too? And I thought she was in the remake. I was very confused. I like the 2000 remake of this movie. I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't know if I could stand on business
2006.
on that. Yeah, not the newest
Yeah.
one. But I remember watching it a few times when it first came out, and I very much enjoyed it. So I like this one. 2.5 out of 5. It's not bad. It's an average movie.
Yeah, they've remade this movie twice. The third one was like a reboot remake, 2006 and 2019. The 2006 one we will review at some point. It is absolutely insane. The killer plucks out women's eyeballs and eats them on camera. Yeah, Black Christmas. I cannot explain to you why and how I was so obsessed with this movie as a kid. I don't
remember it being on anything.
I remember, and I say this every time, I'm sorry, but Bravo's 100 Scariest Movie Moments. Back in the day, it was always on TV, especially around Halloween time. Halloween time.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town, great movie. Yeah, and I remember, they did a segment, and my brain was blown away because I just remember being a kid and going, wow, they made a horror movie that's set during Christmas. That's so cool. And I think it's because I still am this way. I'm a very negative person. I'm someone who likes to take something, well, yeah, how do I say this? I like it when someone takes something that's traditionally really nice and happy and then they make it like bloody and gory, in movies, not in real life, But I think that's why
real life. What's wrong with real life?
Well, I don't like kill people.
We murder at least one person every Christmas in my family.
Well, like for example, years ago, I remember on Christmas Day, my friends were all texting each other, Happy Merry Christmas, and instead of sending them back Merry Christmas, I just sent them a clip from the Black Christmas remake, like a Merry Christmas, and they didn't like it. So it's like kind of like the other time when I gave my mom a sympathy card for her birthday because I was just like, it's meant to be happy, but I want to be dark, So it's no surprise. I mean, like, you know me. Yeah. But you can laugh too. It's okay. I swear I'm not a killer. But
that's what a killer would say. Just saying.
Yeah, no, but yeah, so Black Christmas, I first watched this movie when I was in like a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I loved it. I rented it on Netflix in the mail.
I remember
R.I.P. R.I.P. I used to love that. And then I bought it on DVD at FYE, and I bought the special edition for like $34.99. And I also bought Elephant with it. Great movie by Gus Van Sant. Because my cousin was visiting from England, and I took her to FYE.
I love FYE.
Yeah, so I really like Black Christmas. Is it a great movie? I don't think so. I think it's flawed. It's got its flaws. I really like the mood, the atmosphere. I love the story. I love how ahead of its time it really was. This movie really touches on like abortion and like
the women's rights in this
women's
movie
rights,
are
toxic relationships. It's also, it's a horror movie. It's not super, super bloody or anything like that.
For the time it was, I think.
But not really bloody. It's
No.
not like Evil Dead bloody or Friday the 13th bloody. I mean, this was 74.
Friday the
This
13th wasn't even that bloody.
Yeah, at the time though. Yeah, 1980. I mean, this was 1974. This was 4 years before Halloween. I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5.
It has so many stars.
It's good. It's like a B+.
A B+?
Yeah,
That's a B+?
I really like this movie. I've always wanted to watch it. It's become like a comfort movie for me. And again, I think it just goes back to my twisted mind of I just like I like misery, I guess.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, Black Christmas. This was directed by Bob Clark. His first film, She-Man, debuted in 1967. I haven't seen that.
I don't know what that's about.
She-Man. I don't know what it's about either. Yeah, and it follows a former soldier who becomes a cross-dresser.
Good for him.
Yeah, he followed up a few years later in 1972 with the horror comedy "Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things."
Oh,
now
I didn't know he made that.
now considered a cult classic. He also directed. Are you ready? Porky's. And
I love
I
Porky's.
knew you were going to go crazy. Yeah, Porky's 2 the next day. He
I
also
love Porky's
did.
2 too.
Yeah, Porky's 2 too.
They're terrible movies, but I watch them strictly for the nudity.
Porky's, for those who don't know, it's like the original American Pie. It came out in 1981, and it was a wild, racy teen comedy. And the first movie stars a very young Kim Cattrall. He also directed A Christmas Story, he's most famous for directing that, in my opinion, and Baby Geniuses.
I love Baby Geniuses.
Baby Geniuses
Everybody
freaks
shut the fuck
me
up.
out.
Baby
And
Geniuses
he
is
directed the
dope.
sequel, Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. Yeah.
What a legend.
Tragically, Clark and his son, who was 22 at the time, were both killed in a head-on car crash in 2007. Yeah, Clark had allegedly been working on a direct sequel to Black Christmas before he died.
That is
they say.
bullshit.
I don't know if that's totally true, but it was written by Roy Moore. I hate the name Roy. Roy.
Never thought about it.
I hate it. I can't say it. He Moore, I'm just going to call him Moore. He really didn't write a lot of other things, and I can't find any info about him. He was Canadian. That's all I know. So let's skip it. The movie stars Olivia Hussey as Jess. Hussey was an Argentine and British actress who started acting as a kid and was...
That's where the accent was from.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I was like, what is this accent that she keeps accidentally having?
She's got a... Yeah, it's interesting because it's British, but it's so like...
It's not.
It's not
like
really.
Very different. I couldn't
it's
figure
different.
out where she was like
yeah.
from.
Yeah, she was in a 1966 London production of The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, and then 2 years later,
That one.
she starred as Juliet, and you got it, Romeo and Juliet, which she won a Golden Globe for and beat 500 actresses for the role. Controversial movie, though, because she was like 16 and butt naked in it, along with...
She was butt naked in it?
Actually, just topless, I'm sorry.
Brooke Shields is on the cover of Playboy.
Yeah, I know. That's so disturbing. Along with Leonard Whiting, her other co-star, who was also 16.
He was topless?
He's naked, actually. You see his butt. Yeah.
In Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, in the original Romeo and
Why are they
Juliet.
naked
Yeah.
in
It's
that
a
movie?
beautiful movie. Well, the director, Franco Zeffirelli, was also accused of sexual harassment by Christina Applegate's ex-husband several years later.
I don't know Christina Applegate's ex-husband is.
Jonathan Shack.
Don't
He was
know.
in 8mm too.
Definitely don't know what that even is.
You know
Right.
8mm, the movie with Nicolas Cage, I think?
No.
No. They made a sequel, and they made a direct sequel, and I told my dad that I had accidentally pressed play on pay-per-view because I wanted to watch it because it's about a hot couple that goes to Hungary and they have a threesome with a woman and somebody films it and then they get blackmailed and the woman dies and it got I'll show you scenes later.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, it's not very good. Anyway, Hussey also starred in Death on the Nile, It, the miniseries, Psycho. Yeah, she was in It, the miniseries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's where I recognize her from. I recognize this woman from somewhere.
Psycho 4, The Beginning. she
I
was
also
in.
love that movie.
Jesus of Nazareth, and that episode of Boy Meets World where Topanga runs away from Pittsburgh to stay with Corey in Philadelphia. I remember her from that.
I don't, but I'm on a rewatch.
She
of Boy
and
Meets World,
she and
but I'm not at
Feeney have a
college yet.
little fight where she just goes, "You are as verbose as you are snappy." Yeah. Keir DeLay, who's still alive, Hussey, sadly, she died a few years ago, but
What?
yeah, she did. Yeah, it was really sad. And she and Leonard Whiting, the actor who played Romeo, they were actually suing either the director, Franco Zeffirelli, or like the company or something about that because they were mad that, they made them get naked when they were 16.
He killed him.
I think
he's
he's still
probably
alive.
dead.
Leonard Whiting's still alive. No, Franco Zeffirelli is dead, I believe.
I would say he's dead.
Keir DeLay plays Peter. He is absolutely best known for his role as astronaut David Bowman in Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I love that movie. I didn't
And-
realize it was him.
Yeah. And it's a 1984 sequel, 2010, the year we make contact. In Black Christmas, he actually only worked for 1 week, and he didn't meet like any of the other cast members, and he was 38 in this movie.
What?
Yeah,
He doesn't look 38. Probably late 20s.
he does not look like a college student in this movie. That's the one thing about.
I don't think a
a
lot,
lot
of
of
them
them
are college
don't. A lot of them
students.
don't. Yeah. But 38. Wow. Margot Kidder plays Barb. R.I.P. to this legend.
I love her.
Love Margot Kidder. Oh my god.
I don't know who Margaret Kidder is outside of this, but I love Barb. And she also looks like...
The Amityville Horror.
Oh!
Yeah. The Amityville Horror.
She looks like Rashida Jones a little bit.
Mm.
Because I was sitting there, I was like, I know this can't be Rashida Jones.
Yeah.
But it looks like Rashida Jones.
She does have that.
She is
yeah.
smoking a cigarette all the time.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
wasted all the time. She's giving little kids alcohol.
Yeah.
She's drinking straight whiskey.
She's
loved
excellent
her.
in this. She really
She calls
steals
her mom
the
a
movie.
gold-plated whore.
Yeah. She was awesome. Margot Kidder, she was an activist in real life as well. She died like 9 years ago. I think it was actually suicide. I forgot to talk about that. But no, she had I think she had some mental health problems, which is really, really sad. But her prior role was in Brian De Palma's cult classic horror film Sisters in 1972. But for many people, she's best known for playing Lois Lane in the original Superman movies with Christopher Reeve, and for playing Kathy Lutz in the original Amityville Horror, which also became a mega blockbuster.
I love that movie.
There have been like 50 sequels of that movie.
A lot
It
of
is
weird sequels.
insane.
Amityville in space. There's
There's like a found footage
Amityville Shark Attack.
Yeah.
It's just
It's insane. I can't wait to review that. I'm a diehard Amityville fanatic, not like of the movies, just of the story.
I don't really know the story that much.
Oh my god! Oh my!
We don't have time. I have dinner tonight.
Okay, sorry.
No tangent about the Amityville Horror.
I love it. Yes, and she was also in Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie sequel. She plays the therapist. in
Oh,
Halloween
you're right.
2.
She does.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love. So that movie gets panned, and I
love
disagree.
Halloween
I
2.
think that
I
Rob-
love
I
Halloween
think that
2. I know.
Rob Zombie's Halloweens were fantastic.
Yeah,
and
I
I
agree.
have nothing bad to say about them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot I made this note. She was also, well, I'll get to the happy news first. She used to be married to John Hurd, the dad in Home Alone. Yeah.
Okay.
And yes.
I had to think about what he looked like.
What happened? What?
I had to think about what he looked like.
Yeah, John Hurd. And well, yeah, I was right too. In 2018, she died from a self-inflicted drug and alcohol overdose, which is really sad.
Oh,
I
did she
know.
leave a
All right.
note?
Yeah.
Did she leave a note?
I don't think she left a note. No. But I know it's really sad. R.I.P. Anyway, John Saxon plays Lieutenant Kenneth Fuller. We all know him as Nancy's dad in the A Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
That's where I knew him
Yep.
from.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays a competent police officer in this movie.
Again, he plays a goddamn cop. I know he's really
But
good at playing
he's
cop.
really good. He
He's
has
great,
the face of a police officer that actually works.
Yeah.
And he actually worked this entire time. It's one of the only movies that a cop is actually doing their job the entire film.
He's great in this.
He
He was a great actor, John
The way
Saxon,
that this
yeah.
is like one of the first slashers, and the cop is doing a good job at everything, but every other horror movie, the cop is like literally the fucking
Yeah.
worst person to the very end or like close to it. I just think it's
Yeah.
great that they were able to make, and I say this all the time, you can make a horror movie where there's a competent, like adults or cops like helping. There's somebody helping you and not going, oh, you're crazy. There's no ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy. This is not you. Oh my god. Like,
It's a really strong thing about the movie, I think, is the
yeah,
fact,
because
his
it's
performance,
still,
the fact that
entire movie could still be horror and
Yeah.
slasher with cops helping you.
yeah,
It doesn't have to be always like, oh, these damn kids are always
Yeah.
smoking a reefer. It's,
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's never
smoking a reefer. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, he's awesome in this. I love.
Yeah,
John
and he has the
Saxon,
face
yeah.
for it. He really
Yeah.
does. Like
Yeah.
I trust him.
He's good. He's a good guy. Good mensch. Marion Waldman plays Mrs. Mack. She mostly acted in theater. The end.
Is that the house mother?
Yeah,
Oh,
Mrs. Mack.
another
is
legend.
crazy, yeah.
Another legend.
Yeah, I couldn't find a lot of info about Marion Waldman. Andrea Martin, this is who you were thinking of. Andrea Martin plays Phil. You may recognize her from the My Big Fat Greek Wedding movies.
That's who you were thinking of. I was trying to think of who you were talking about.
yeah, Andrea
That's
Martin.
the woman? Is that the one who gets married?
No,
No, it can't be.
not Nia Vardalos. No. Andrea Martin is just one of the relatives. And
Ah, well, how the fuck am I
I don't really
supposed to
like
know
My
that?
Big Fat Greek Wedding. I'm sorry. I'm
I
not
saw
really
it when
a
it
big fan.
came out. So I don't even remember
people
when
were
that was.
upset- 2002.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I was 9.
Damn.
Yeah, and I
Mm.
saw that, but my mom rented it from Blockbuster.
It's a cute movie. She's also been in a ton of other movies and shows, including the Black Christmas remake from 2006, Wag the Dog,
Not Wag the Dog.
Wag the Dog.
Who the fuck is Wag the Dog?
1997. You know that movie with
Never
Dustin
heard of
Hoffman?
it. Nope.
Oh yeah, Kirsten Dunst is in it too. Hedwig and the Angry Inch, the Rugrats movie, Anastasia.
Oh, I love the
New York
movie. And
Minute.
Anastasia.
I remember her from New York Minute.
I don't even know what New York Minute is. I
The
know
Olsen
name.
twins. The Olsen twins movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. That was the last one they did, wasn't it?
Yeah, the last feature film that they both
Yeah.
did. Yeah, and a very Jonas Christmas movie.
love the
I had to
Jonas
say
Brothers.
that, yeah. Lastly, Nick Mancuso is uncredited as the voice of the killer. Mancuso is an Italian-Canadian actor, artist, playwright, and director with over 155 film and television credits. Clark has also said that he did some of the voices, too, of the killer, along with an unnamed actress. So, I'm pausing because I have to burp. Anyway, we open at night on a snow-covered college campus.
Wait, I already have a note. this movie just like it's like black, and then it just says Black Christmas with a like a Christmas house in the background.
There's like nothing.
There's no music.
Let's get right to
just
it.
Like
Yeah,
title
yeah.
card, silence.
I think it opens
The
with
same with the credits.
the credits.
are just
Yeah,
a phone ringing, and
it's
just,
low budget. It's quite low budget.
If I
yeah.
were to make a horror movie, I'd put this note in there. If I were to make a horror movie, that's how I would start it.
Yeah.
I would start it literally
Do it.
silently with like an opening scene and just like the name.
Showgirls opens with that. There's no opening credits. It literally is like MGM or whatever the distributor is, and then it's just Showgirls, and then it's just Nomi walking on the street before she, hitchhikes. Yeah. Yeah, they need to do that more. The snow outside of this house was actually fake because it wouldn't snow as much during filming. So the local fire department provided foam, which was used for the snow instead. And I rewatched
Wow,
it.
did they not have fake snow back then?
No,
When was fake snow invented?
1999.
That was
No, I'm
made
kidding.
up.
I'm kidding. I have
I'm
no idea.
curious now.
There is a Christmas party happening in one of these sorority houses, which is a large converted mansion. This house was a real house that they had to rent for the filming of this movie. The sorority sisters and many of their boyfriends are inside. They're having a little party. Outside in the snow, we see a point of view shot that shows someone looking into the windows. The person breathes heavily. It seems to be a man. He prowls around before climbing a rose trellis and entering the house through an attic window. He then climbs down through the attic trapdoor and lurks in the upstairs of the house watching the girls downstairs. This is why some people think Black Christmas is the original slasher. I didn't even get into that. We say this a lot about.
Well, we said that
what-
about like 8 times during like other ones.
Yeah, well, okay. Debbie Downer, jeez. Yeah,
But
we've
I'm saying
talked
we
about
have
that
mentioned
already.
it. We've
I
already
know.
we mentioned it.
But it's a good thing to bring up again because people do also say, is Black Christmas the original slasher? Because you get, and mainly because of this, because you get the point of view shots of the killer.
I guess I don't think that point of view has anything to do with it. I
Oh.
think that it's more so the timing when it came out in comparison to everything else, right?
No, you're wrong. One of the sorority sisters, Barb, receives a phone call from her mother. Barb seems to have been planning on going home over the holidays, but her mother has made plans to go away with her new boyfriend instead.
Her mother's a gold-plated whore.
Barb calls her mother a gold-plated whore and says she'll make other plans for the break instead. We meet some other sorority sisters. There's Phyllis, Phil. There's Jessica, Olivia Hussey. The heroine.
Hi.
She's gorgeous, Olivia Hussey. Jess also gets a phone call from her boyfriend, Peter, who looks 45.
He doesn't look 45. He looks like he's in
He
his
looks
late 20s.
he was 38.
I know.
mean,
I
come
can't
on, yeah.
believe he was 38. That's insane.
He is, so Peter is an aspiring concert pianist.
Peter is a vagina.
He's
huge
so
pussy.
gross in this movie. I know, he's disgusting. She seems tense and wants to talk to Peter about something important at the rehearsal studio. After their boyfriends leave, the girls get another phone call. Jess answers the phone and goes, "Hello? Hello? Hey, quiet! It's him again! The Mona!"
Yeah.
Yeah. Together,
Horrible.
that was a really good impression. Listen to it again.
I'm the one to watch it most recently.
I know this movie like the back of my hand. So yeah, there's a really creepy person. Hello? We just heard a noise. Together, they listen to the bizarre phone call, which starts out with a simple, heavy breathing and then escalates into strange ranting and very obscene language. I don't even know if I can say what he says.
Yeah.
Well, we already said
He
cunt.
says piggy cunt.
No, but what he says about the cunt.
He wants to put his tongue on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is a great shot. I love this shot because you just hear the guy cursing and being gross on the phone, and then the camera just pans around and you just see everybody's faces, and it's very extreme close up.
I know. It sucks in its speakerphone back then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Barb gets on the receiver and calls him a fucking creep until the caller suddenly lowers his voice and says, "I'm going to kill you." And then he hangs up. Oh, I love that part. Were you creeped out by that?
No.
Anyway, Claire Harrison, another sorority sister, is much more timid than the others. She questions Barb's judgment in provoking an unstable individual and reminds her that a girl from town was raped recently by an unknown assailant. Barb reacts angrily and says, "Honey, you can't rape a townie."
Yeah, that was weird. And I put a note down there because I was like, this woman is so anti-woman. Like this,
But-
she's like, she doesn't believe that women could be sexually assaulted if they're townies. And I was just like, this is so
This-
anti-woman.
It is. It is. I mean, this movie, again, this is why the movie was really just it doesn't really have boundaries, this movie, you know, because right away,
Well, it's just because it showed like the times, the way
yeah.
that people thought.
Yeah. Well, that, but also just right away in this movie, I mean, she's calling her mom a whore. The killer's using the word cunt. They're talking about rape.
Yeah, it
I
just
mean,
really
it's
goes
just-
right off
it's
the
like,
rails.
wow, and this is 1974. Jesus.
Also, the killer's in the house at this
Mhm.
point. How did he get in the house? I don't think it ever shows you how he gets in the house.
No, in the beginning they show him he's climbing like the rose trellis, and then he like gets in through the window,
I must
through
have
the
missed
attic.
that part.
Yeah,
Because I felt like he was outside, and then I felt like he was in the house.
yeah.
All right.
He's a climber. Yeah, like Tarzan. Claire is upset and goes upstairs to pack. Her father is picking her up the next day to take her home for Christmas. She finds Claude, the house mother's cat, in her room.
Claude is so cute.
I know, Claude's cute. She's unaware, however, that the killer is watching her from her closet. In a creepy moment, the psychopath meows like Claude and lures Claire into the closet. And then, jump scare! He lunges at her and wraps plastic cleaning bags around
Great
her head,
kill.
smothering her to death. So good. No blood. Just really, there's
Yeah,
something
that's one
about
of my scariest ways to like. I'd rather
suffocation. It's just
I
like,
want to
ugh.
be. If I'm gonna get killed, I want to be killed quick.
Yeah.
I just like don't want. Also, like I just feel like there's got to be a way that you could like get out of that plastic.
Go for the, well, if you're being attacked, you have to do sing. Like Miss
yeah,
Congeniality.
but
Yeah.
I think that like her arms weren't subdued, so couldn't she just like grabbed it and opened it up? They do that in a few.
Yeah.
In modern times, they do that in movies.
They
where they're
do,
Like,
they
and I'm
do,
just like,
yeah.
okay, thank God somebody finally figured out the plot hole that your arms are
Yeah.
completely usable at this point.
If it's Claire has a lot on her mind.
I
Yeah.
mean, Claire.
Someone
just
just someone.
It sucks that she was raised by her dad.
I
He's
know.
Such a noodle.
I know. So he kills her, smothers her to death. He then carries her body up into the attic and places it in a rocking chair by the window, the plastic bag still over her head.
Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I'm sorry I'm yawning.
Shut the fuck. Wake up!
I'm trying my best. I don't drink
Oh my
caffeine.
God.
I don't drink caffeine, guys. So it's hard.
He places a doll in her lap and refers to her as Agnes. That comes up a lot. We're going to talk about that. Also, this shot of her against the window in the rocking chair with the plastic around her face. A very famous shot from this movie. I love it. It's like one of my favorite posters.
Yeah. Also, I really think that like this movie takes place over the course of like only 24 hours,
Mhm.
but so much happens. It's like really much like it's very much. It's very much like almost like a realistic like if you were living in it.
Mhm.
I mean, they're skipping like the boring parts, but like it only happens in 24 hours. So
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty much.
I forget that how it really is like a 24
Yeah,
hour
because I remember I saw Claire towards the end, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this bitch has been rotten for days, and I'm like, oh my god, it's only been a
one
day.
Only one day. So she's dead. Downstairs, the other girls.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Fuck her.
The other girls are oblivious to Claire's death, and they
Oh my God.
They welcome in the house mother, Mrs. Mack.
Oh, dude, she's a G.
Mrs. Mack is wild. She loves to party. They present her with a Christmas gift, a frilly nightgown. She pretends to like it, but makes sarcastic remarks about it while she's alone. She goes to the library and seeks a book, B for Booze, and hidden inside of it is a bottle of brandy.
Oh my god!
From
the
which she
bottle of
takes a
brandy
sip
inside
of.
of the toilet.
I know.
Top is so great.
She later fishes a bottle out of the toilet tank in her bathroom as well and rinses her mouth with booze after brushing her teeth.
and her teeth are rancid, so you can tell why they're
Disgusting.
disgusting.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And
The toilet part.
but she is such. She's my hero.
I knew you'd like her. Yeah.
Well, I just like. I wish that I grew up. I probably would still be drinking had I grown up in like the 70s because like you were just allowed to drink and smoke cigarettes like whenever you wanted and
Yeah.
nobody really cared.
Yeah.
You only were a problem if you were like really, really annoying. But I'm never annoying when I'm drunk. If anything, if I got drunk, I'd be sleepy.
Yeah. Well, you did break a glass.
Oh my god,
last
my
time.
favorite
Yeah.
Buc-ee's glass. I don't even want to talk
Yeah,
about it.
that's all-
I still have all the pieces, and I think I'm gonna try to get it. I think I'm gonna try to get it. What's that called? The Japanese word where you get it like gold. You use gold to like put it back together.
Feng Shui?
No,
I know, I'm kidding.
No.
I have no idea.
it's like when you have like a broken bowl, and then they put the pieces back together, and they use gold to. They use gold to like put the pieces together, so it looks like a broken bowl put together with gold.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
show
it
it.
is.
I was-
What is
you
it?
know what it
Super
is.
glue?
It's like Kenzutsu or something like that. Lana Del Rey has a song called about it.
Kenzuski.
It starts with a K, I think. Just keep going.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. The booze. Okay, they could have just maybe done one scene of her with the brandy when they get to the bathroom.
Kintsugi.
Never heard of that.
This is what it looks like.
Oh,
It's like, so they just use gold to like put broken pieces back together.
yeah. I'm just laughing because I'm picturing the glass looking like that. And,
Like Bucky's wine glass.
Bucky's wine glass. Okay, the next day, Claire's father, Mr. Harrison, comes to pick her up, but she's not there. When he seeks her at the house, he's shocked by the sexually suggestive posters he finds in her room.
Yeah, these girls were thotty
love
before thotty
this.
girls were like cool.
I love this shot too because the camera just pans up and it's like 4 posters of like an old woman, and then when it gets to the 4th poster, the woman is just doing this,
Yeah.
like against the.
There's like porn on it.
Yeah.
On the wall where.
Oh
Mrs.
my God,
Mack's
it's
covering
so
with her
funny.
hand.
It's so funny. So Mr. Harrison seems to blame Mrs. Mack for the permissive attitude in the house. She assures him that Claire is a good girl and that she's probably just at one of the frats visiting Chris, her
'Cause that's
boyfriend.
what good girls do. They hang out with a bunch of drunk dudes.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. Idiot. Before they leave, Mrs. Mack hears Claude meowing but can't find him, unaware that he's in the attic with little dead cute Claire.
Does Claude die?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for Claude.
Jess visits Peter while he's practicing for a very important audition, and she breaks some news to him.
Oh my God.
She's pregnant. Peter thinks it's good news, but Jess admits that she wasn't even going to tell him about it and was intending to get an abortion. Peter is adamantly opposed to this and makes an ominous threat against Jess for even considering such a thing. Abortion, 1974. You didn't. I feel like you didn't talk about that in movies ever. That
No.
was like saying Voldemort. Like you never used the A
I'm
word.
just saying, it's so funny. This thing was so funny to me, this scene, because like Jess's boyfriend's like, oh man, like you need to consult me about this. Like
Yeah.
that's my baby. Excuse me, I have to practice for my piano recital.
I know.
Like what a fucking.
He's
I was
awful.
gonna say the F word, but seriously,
Yeah.
I'm allowed to. But
We're bi, so you can say it basically. Yeah.
I was just like, what a vagina. I can't say vagina. I feel like that's like against women. But like he is such a pussy.
Yeah. No, he's awful in this. He's
like
he's a
like-
whiny little
he's
bitch.
like, oh my God, you
Yeah.
getting an abortion is gonna ruin my piano recital.
Yeah. It's
What?
just I know. I also like I think that they're both really good. I did not believe them for a second to be a couple though. It's not just because he looks older.
I'm
really
just like shocked that like he wants like his like life goal is to be a concert pianist. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like, but still.
I know.
Also, I didn't know what a conservatory was.
I don't know.
until
I never
until I watched this movie.
Yeah. Maybe that's like a Canadian thing.
I don't know. It's
Is
like
it?
an art school.
Yeah.
Like you're like gonna like. Thank God she had so much willpower to not
Yeah.
listen to him because like she was gonna listen to some dude in art.
That's
school
what I
about his
also
piano.
love. That's what I love about this movie.
It's like get better,
Jess,
Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Jess is such a badass hair. I love her in this movie because she right away is just like, no, I'm not gonna have it. It's my body.
Mhm.
Like
The whole time.
no, she doesn't ever capitulate and just
Even
go,
later when he's like kind of being like threatening and all
Yeah.
like trying to be all manly,
Yeah.
even though he's a fucking pianist.
yeah, penis,
He's acting like a penis. I'll tell you
penis.
that.
He's a penis pianist.
But yeah, she still sticks her ground. She's like, I think that you should leave, actually.
Yeah.
So get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go kill this baby.
Listen, Peter, I'm going to have an abortion. Yeah, I can't do the
It's
voice.
not that strong.
It's not that strong.
It's
though,
only
yeah.
like 2 or 3 words that you catch it,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, what is she doing? Hungarian?
Hungarian.
I couldn't
No,
figure it
Argentine.
out.
Argentinian. Well,
Well,
that's
whatever she
no
is.
Spanish at all, though. Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. Olivia. Anyway, Barb, meanwhile, is at the frat with Phil's boyfriend.
She's giving
Who
little
was dressed
kids
like
alcohol.
Santa and taking photos with small kids. Barb has a bottle of wine and is getting drunk, and she gives one of the children sips of her alcohol. Barb in this movie, oh my God. Mr. Harrison phones home and assures his wife that they will find Claire. Back at the house, Jess receives another obscene phone call. This one's a little more elaborate. The killer speaks in several different voices and makes references to Agnes and Billy. He also seems to be speaking in the voices of 2 adults, presumably the parents of Agnes and Billy. The voices even seem to overlap at times, adding to the unsettling effect. Jess is really freaked out. What did you think about the whole Billy and Agnes
I loved
thing?
it. So there's also like 2 things I want to bring up, maybe 3. The remake did a really good job at doing the whole Billy backstory a little bit better. Because like I feel like without the explanation, people are stupid and like wouldn't understand
Yeah.
this is a person with like crazy personality disorder who's like doing like a bunch of different voices and like living whatever trauma they're living through. I mean, I figured it out, but I kind of knew it already from seeing the remake. Then there's also, I think that creepy voices are like scary. This one, again, this is 1974, so it's not as scary for me. It's a little bit more campy. But
Yeah, kind of pretty
this
campy, yeah.
idea that followed through, Session 9, had a kid named Billy, and the guy was listening to all the tapes about, and like this person had multiple personalities, and he kept doing Billy's voice and the princess, and it was fucking horrifying listening to that. The Discord and the voices, I hated it. And then in Zodiac with Jake Gyllenhaal, when he calls him on the phone, he just makes that like he's on the news station on the phone, and he makes
This is the Zodiac.
yeah, he
speaking.
makes it crazy. He's just like, and they're like,
Oh,
"Hello,
so
are you okay?
creepy.
You okay?" He goes, "Oh yeah, that's just my headaches." And I was like, "Ew, I hated
Yeah.
that. I hated that." So I think that this like set like a cool precedent for like that thing, but I really feel like audiences might not have been as smart to grasp that this guy is like playing out some family trauma from when he was younger. Apparently, like he shouldn't leave.
Well, yeah, because like when I first saw this movie, I never thought for a second, oh, there must be two killers. I always was like, no, it's the same guy. He's just making.
It is the same guy.
No, it is. It is.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
I was like, are you saying there's
No,
two
no, no,
killers?
no,
Or then
no.
I missed something.
No. There's no. I just never expect. I say that because I think maybe back in the day when this came out, people may have thought like, are there two different killers? Because how can someone be making that many voices? But maybe, like you're saying, maybe back then they just didn't really understand.
I mean,
split
I
personality
guess I
and-
like already had that idea, so it's easy for me to get it. Maybe had I seen it, without seeing all these movies first. But I think it's pretty clear that I think that Agnes is, I can't remember. Agnes is either like the mom or somebody or the baby's name. I can't remember. But they left Billy, who's clearly deranged, alone with the baby, and they shouldn't have. And the guy's pissed, and everybody's yelling. Billy's like, "Where's the baby?" And Billy's like, "I killed the baby, probably." You know what I mean? Like, I think it's pretty obvious, but
And there's yeah. Oh, I got fun trivia for you at the end
love
about
that.
that backstory.
also I never know. I've said this before, but I always like to remind her. I don't know the trivia or the facts. But,
Yes,
He
I
does all the
do.
research, so I'm finding this out.
I do
live.
all the research, and this fucking guy doesn't do anything except offer his lovely
the
podcast
looks.
studio. He's the looks.
I'm the looks and the sense of humor. I don't know what to call that.
You're the I don't know.
I'm like the wild card.
You're the wild. Yeah,
and I'm the looks. And I'm also the brawn.
the brawn.
He's the brains.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to do like the brains of the operation.
I'm the looks too. Last night I got I had a little bit too much to drink, and I took a video of myself brushing my teeth because I like how my arm looks when I brush my teeth like this. It looks bigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to you later.
My chest muscles move when I brush my teeth really nicely.
Yeah, feels good. I totally forgot about this. The role of Peter was originally offered to Malcolm McDowell, but he turned it down.
I love Malcolm
McDowell. I love him. Also, Gilda Radner was offered the role of Phil. She was attached, but she dropped out 1 month before filming began due to her Saturday Night Live commitments.
I don't know who that is.
Gilda Radner? Oh, she used to be married to Gene Wilder. She was a big SNL
I do love Gene
actress,
Wilder,
yeah.
but I don't know who that bitch is.
Okay. Where were we? God, we went like on a bit of a tangent. Yeah, Barb. Okay, they're at the frat. Barb is giving. Oh no,
Yeah,
we already
we're
did
way
that. Yeah,
past
sorry. Okay.
They're probably going to the cops right now.
Yes, Phil and Barb take Mr. Harrison to the cops to report Claire missing. The officer on duty at the desk, Sergeant Nash.
Oh my God. Wait, first of all, one, I feel bad for Sergeant Nash. He's not the brightest bulb in the tanning bed, but he's trying his hardest. Two,
He's pretty funny.
beer cans looked like soup cans back then, and that always throws me off. I'm like, she looks like she's drinking a can of soup. It's so crazy.
Sergeant Nash endures hostility from Barb about the incident. Nash tells Mr. Harrison that he's sure Claire is just somewhere with Chris, her boyfriend. Again, they're all just like, she's with Chris. Excuse me. Sergeant Nash.
Where was Chris?
He was at like hockey practice because remember
He was there at some point in time.
Jess goes to Chris left the party in the beginning, and then the next day there's a quick scene where Jess goes to see Chris because he's like skating, like he's like at hockey practice or something, and she says, Claire's missing.
Oh yeah, he's wearing that crazy hockey mask.
Yeah. So Nash asks Barb for the phone number at the sorority house, and she tells him it's Fellatio 20880, and he doesn't know what fellatio means, and she just is like, fellatio. I love how she says it. Nash writes it down and thanks her. Peter performs his audition and fails miserably, distraught about the news Jess has given him. Wah. The instructors at the recital are shocked that he can't seem to hit the right notes, and later he destroys the piano in a fit of rage.
First of all, he destroys somebody else's grand piano,
Yeah,
which
I
is
know.
fucking insane.
Dick move.
How much are grand pianos? Like $10,000?
Yeah.
It's got to be expensive, right?
Oh my God, he sucks. Back at the police station, Jess and Chris show up, and Chris angrily lashes out at Nash. Lieutenant Fuller, John Saxon, overhears and becomes interested in the case. He has already been taking another missing person report from a distraught mother named Mrs. Queef. Queef?
Mrs. Queef?
Queef.
I love how South Park has the Queef sisters for their Canada show, too. Makes sense. It's all coming together.
Queef. Who I always think of that mean tweets segment with Ariana Grande where she's like, I'd rather listen to an auto-tuned Queef than listen to Ariana Grande's music.
Who says that?
Ariana Grande. She reads, you remember Mean Tweets on
Mean
Jimmy
Tweets,
Kimmel?
yes.
Yeah. Anyway, Mrs. Quaif, her 13-year-old daughter, Janice, has suddenly disappeared while on her way home from school. So Fuller is investigating that. Mr. Harrison has dinner with Phil, Barb, and Mrs. Mack at the sorority house. It's really awkward. Barb is extremely drunk and launches into a vulgar tirade.
Barb being wasted at dinner was so fucking funny. Oh my God.
And
I love this bitch's energy.
According to Bob Clark, Margot Kidder insisted on drinking real alcohol for the scenes where Barb
Who
was to
wouldn't?
be drunk.
That,
I would do that too. Yeah.
I don't care how many takes it takes.
How many takes it takes? Yeah.
If I were to go, this is probably terrible to say as a person new to like recovery, but if somebody were to like come at me and like tell me that I'm doing a movie and I have to be like this drunk person, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna break it for this movie and then I'll go back to rehab and then I'll start over.
Doing
again.
it for the role.
Doing it for the role. And for fun.
Yeah. If you're in sobriety right now, maybe don't listen to us. But talk to your
it's a bad idea.
Yeah, talk to your
call your sponsor.
Sponsor. I was gonna say coach. That's not the right word.
Your coach.
Your coach. So Barb gets a little mad because she feels like she's kind of getting blamed for Claire disappearing. She feels like she may have like scared her away because she made the
she scared her upstairs. Like,
she scared her upstairs. I know.
They act like she ran out of the house in a fit of rage.
Yeah.
She like gently walked up the steps to her bedroom like a normal person.
Everyone
does.
needs to calm down a little bit. Anyway, Barb kind of suggests that Claire might be dead, which really upsets Mr. Harrison. And Phil has had enough. She tells Barb to go to bed because she's drunk.
This is where I put the note: perms are insane.
Phil's hair in this movie. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe that was a style.
I know. It's nuts.
Boggles my mind.
Meanwhile, Jess and Chris come back to the house and tell the others about the little girl's disappearance. There's a search underway, and Phil and Mr. Harrison join them. Mrs. Mack tells them that she's leaving for her sister's house and may not be there when they return. When Jess leaves, Mrs. Mack packs her bags and calls a cab, but she hears sounds coming from the attic. She opens it. She hears what might be Claude, the cat. And when she opens the attic door, he swings a large hook at her. Well, she sees Claire, and we get this really cool like zoom in shot of Claire against the window dead. And then the killer swings a large hook at her designed to pull things up into the attic crawl space. And the hook impales her under her chin and yanks her up through the attic. And then the cabbie guy, meanwhile, is knocking on the door and she doesn't come. So he just leaves. And so she's locked in the attic now, dead as well. So she is gone. It's a gnarly kill. It's like,
it's a good kill.
It's a good kill. 1974. Yeah.
We're doing another one after this, and I want to compare it to it.
Oh,
I can't compare it to it.
Also
this one's better.
Also involving a hook.
This one's better. This one's better.
Oh, man. The extensive search of the park turns up a body. It's Janice, the little girl.
Oh, my God. It's a 13-year-old girl. They killed a 13-year-old
you don't see
girl
anything.
in this movie. You don't see anything.
It, but it's really sad.
I think that was also a bold choice.
Yeah.
Canada's always been ahead of the horror curve,
yeah.
and nobody really watches a lot of Canadian horror movies, but there are really good ones.
Alice, Sweet Alice. Was that Canadian?
I have no idea.
I think it was Canadian. That's another movie where horror movie where kids die, and it was like Brooke Shields' first movie. Have you seen Alice, Sweet Alice?
I don't know.
You probably have.
There's a lot of things
really
that I've seen that I cannot put like a finger on until I see it. Like this one, I thought that this girl was the main character of the remake.
Yeah.
So I was very mistaken.
I'm excited to review Alice, Sweet Alice. It's a crazy ass movie, but it may not be Canadian, so I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yes, Jess rushes back to the house where she receives another frightening phone call from the killer. Again, he's using multiple voices. He reenacts some weird scenario involving Naughty Billy and Baby Agnes. This time, Jess calls the police to report the obscene phone calls. As she talks to Sergeant Nash, a figure approaches her from behind and startles her. Jump scare! It's just Peter. He says he's been napping in the house while waiting for her. Nash doesn't take Jess's report seriously, although Mr. Harrison is sitting right near him in the police station and overhears him talking to Jess about the calls. He and Phil and Chris tell Fuller about it, and Fuller angrily scolds Nash for being so inept.
Competent police officer.
Yeah, he's awesome. John Saxon, man. Back at the house, Peter proposes to Jess.
Yeah, this pissed me
Oh
off.
my God, Peter. He would like to quit the conservatory and marry her and be
Well,
a
he
father
has to.
to
He
their
just smashed
child.
their fucking
Yeah, I
piano.
know.
That's the other thing. This guy did if you want to smash the piano in like a fit of rage for like artistic abilities because you're so fucking I don't know like brooding and whatever, fine. But you should probably like try the proposition.
Yeah.
Is that
I get what you mean,
proposing?
though. Yeah,
You
yeah.
should probably try the proposing to your whatever's going to be your fiance and get the answer before you go ahead and
Go
fuck
into
up
it.
your
He's
entire
so stupid.
life's work.
He's really good at playing an idiot in this movie because
Yeah.
I've known people like him in my life. I'm sure you have too. Yeah. Oh, Peter. Anyway, yeah, he wants to marry her and have a kid, start a family, have the kid. Anyway, Jess refuses though. She does not want to get married or have a child yet. Peter becomes hurt and angry. I think he calls her a bitch too.
He says a lot of things that are nice.
Yeah, he tells Jess that she's talking about killing their baby as if it's like having a wart removed. Ew. Jess becomes frightened by his mounting
I think
hostility.
warts are bigger sometimes.
They are, yeah. Oh, I have wart remover in my closet. I haven't used it in years.
Relax, Junie from Spy Kids.
Jess becomes frightened by his mounting hostility and tells Peter to leave. Just as Peter's walking out, Phil arrives again with Lieutenant Fuller and a phone company rep person. He puts a tap on the house phone. Fuller tells Jess that he'll be listening in on all of her phone conversations from the station. And the phone guy tells her to keep the caller on the line for as long as possible so that he can trace the call when the killer creepy guy calls again. Fuller also has left an officer in a squad car outside to watch the house. When he leaves, Phil begins crying. She tells Jess that she's sure Claire is dead. It's been a long day. Tired.
I mean, she's right.
Yeah, I mean,
anybody thought that she was still alive is crazy.
I like Phil. She's good.
Yeah, she's a great character.
She's cool. Yeah. Tired and emotionally exhausted, she goes to bed and Jess waits for another phone call. Meanwhile, the killer goes into Barb's room and watches her, bless you, watches her sleeping. Barb, who has asthma, suddenly suffers an attack and Jess rushes to her aid with an inhaler. Margot Kidder having an asthma attack? Oh, I could feel it. Could you?
No. And I have sports asthma.
You do?
I have
The
an
way-
inhaler. Every
you
time I go on a run, I have to use my inhaler.
She literally, Margot Kidder, she's so good. She's like,
Oh, I do that when I have a panic attack all the time.
why did
These
I do
people
that?
are nuts.
oh God. Oh my God. Yeah. Barb tells her that she had a nightmare about a stranger coming into her room.
It was probably Billy.
Yes, it was probably Billy. Barb goes back to sleep and Jess, I'm sorry, that was a dick move.
I don't care.
Jess is distracted by, okay, this scene I love. It's a little ridiculous, but I love it. Barb goes back to sleep. Jess is distracted by a group of Christmas carolers at the front door. The singing masks the sounds of Barb's murder. The killer returns and stabs her to death using a glass ornament near her bed. I love the kill. The killer gets on top of the bed. You
And
get a
uses a glass
really
unicorn.
creepy low-angle shot of him just doing this, and you don't see the killer's full face. You just see the eyes. It's a really creepy shot, and
You only see the eyes. I don't
Yeah.
see the killer at all.
yeah.
I see his eyes and arms.
Yeah. But yeah, he stabs her. It's a really creepy, effective shot. Now, the fact that they had to have carolers at the front door to mask the sound of her screaming, it's like kind of silly, but I don't know. Do you think that would
I don't know.
work?
Carolers were a thing still back then.
Yeah.
Caroling was a thing when I was young.
Yeah. Is it? It is kind of still a thing.
I don't think
I
so.
hate carolers. I'm sorry if you
Who
do
the
it.
fuck knocks on the door? I would freak out.
It's like when you go to a restaurant and someone's like playing the guitar and they walk around and start playing at your table. It's like, please.
I've never experienced that, and I would
That
never
happened.
wanna
There
do
was a
that.
town. There was a restaurant in my hometown, an Italian place, where this opera guy singer would always come to the table.
All I think about is that Larry David episode of Curb Your
yeah,
Enthusiasm.
yeah, that's a funny episode. Anyway, they are dropping like flies now. Barb is dead. The carolers are suddenly rushed off by a concerned parent who has just found out about the murder of the little girl in the park. Jess hears the phone ringing, and it's the killer. He wails at her in a strange voice and says, "It's just like having a wart removed," again before hanging up. Jess is shocked. Those are the same words she used in private. No, those are the words
That
Peter
used
said to her
in private.
in private.
Yeah.
I wrote that wrong. Sorry. Phil comes back downstairs and tells Jess about what just happened. Phil seems to not think the killer could possibly be Peter, and neither does Jess, but she's not sure. Peter himself calls Jess and begs her to not kill the baby. The conversation doesn't last long enough to trace, though, and Fuller calls to ask Jess about what they were talking about. Jess tells him that she's pregnant, and Peter doesn't want her to get the abortion, and Fuller seems to think Peter could be the caller after all. Jess, however, has a revelation. Peter was here at the house with her when one of the calls came through, so it couldn't have been Peter, right?
It's crazy how she forgets this fact later on in the film.
Yeah, a little silly. Fuller is still suspicious, though, and he requests Peter's records from the Dean of Admissions. He goes to the conservatory and finds the piano violently smashed. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe he was the killer.
My God,
He is the killer.
Smashed a piano. Grow up. Also, Jess looks so modern for this movie. She looks like
Yeah.
a modern. Like,
She's so
she looks like
beautiful.
a woman. She looks like a girl who like exists in this time period.
Yeah.
She doesn't really fit in. I don't know her. Just like the way she just looks, like everybody else is like very.
She doesn't
70s
sound. Yeah, she doesn't really
makeup and
sound like
stuff.
she's from the 70s.
Yeah,
It does,
she
yeah.
like looks and just like feels like she was definitely like 2000s and above. Like,
Yeah.
she really does not fit in. Like
Yeah.
I could see her in a movie today and it wouldn't look any different. Like you just pick her up and just put her in a 2000.
I think that's what made Olivia Hussey so unique because she just had that face.
She had that
was,
weird face. It just like didn't belong in
Yeah,
the 70s.
beautiful, but you
She's
know,
gorgeous.
It just she was like a painting, you know, Olivia
Yeah.
Hussey. There was no one else like Olivia Hussey. Anyway, Jess is convinced that she can now rule out Peter as a suspect, and both she and Phil are relieved. They have a brief laugh after they're startled by two bumbling men from town who are looking for the killer. There's a little bit of levity. Phil goes into Barb's room, and just inside the door, someone whispers, "Agnes," and the door slams shut. Jess tries to find Phil, but the phone rings. It's the killer again. This time, Jess keeps him on the phone long enough for Graham to trace the calls. They're coming from 6 Belmont Street, the same address as the sorority house itself. Well, we knew that, but Jess didn't know that. Nash radios Fuller with the news, and Fuller realizes the calls are coming from the house mother's phone. He tries to radio the policeman parked outside the house, but the cop is down dead, his throat slit by the killer. Fuller.
I thought this would happen, but I
Yeah.
also looked away at that part and I thought he was just asleep.
The first time I saw this movie, actually the first few times, I did not even know that there was already a cop in the car outside. And it's kind of, they could have done the shot a little bit better because there's just like one little cut there and it's like a drop of blood. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, he was dead? How did the killer get out of the house and run to the car and then go back to the, I don't know.
Probably the same way you got in.
Yeah, in and out. Fuller radios Nash and tells him to call Jess and warn her to get out of there without letting on that the killer is in the house with her. Nash, of course, is unable to do this because he's so stupid.
No.
When
No. 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 Nope. 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 No. I'm not gonna let it slide. That is not what happened. Nash followed every order like he was supposed to. The problem is that Jess is a fucking idiot. And Jess could have easily just listened to him. The door was not 5-6 feet away from her. She could have walked right out of that fucking door
Okay, they were-
and listened
okay.
to him.
okay,
And
You have a point.
He did his absolute best, and I'm not gonna let you shit on him. He was doing his best, and he just is a little bit slower than most people, but he did the exact thing that he did, and she fucking fucked it up. She fucked it up. This whole movie just all this could have been over.
I thought he was a little stupid.
He was stupid, but he did that. That part, he did everything right. Jess was the one who fucked it up.
Okay, they both are
Jess
wrong here.
fucked it up.
They're both okay. Okay.
It was
I
Jess's
agree.
fault.
I agree.
Nash is a fucking poop otherwise, but I felt bad for him because he was really trying. And
He
Jess
was
fucked it.
cute. He's not a villain. He's not an unlikable character. It just this scene is also very funny because Jess tells him that she's going to go upstairs and get Phil and Barb, and then Nash just blurts out that the calls are coming from inside the house itself, and we get we get ominous music, and then we get a really creepy slow zoom. Not even slow; it's kind of fast into Jess's face while she's on the phone. Really good. Jess is terrified, and she screams out for Phil and Barb over and over again. She's a good screamer. The house is silent. Instead of leaving, Jess gets a poker from the fireplace and goes upstairs. Just leave the house.
I mean, yeah.
But I do understand, though.
Nope.
In Barb's room, she finds
make
the
sense.
bodies of both Phil and Barb on the bed. From the crack in the door, Jess sees the killer's eye watching
Which was a
her.
really good
really
scene. I
good
like
shot.
that.
Creepy shot. Yeah. He says, "Agnes, it's me, Billy. Don't tell them what we did, Agnes." He whispers. Jess slams the door on him and runs. Howling in rage and pain, the killer chases after her. With no time to unlock the front door, she heads for the cellar. I know. He grabs her hair.
Nope. I'm not going to let this slide either. She can't unlock the front door from the inside. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm
well,
not
he's
buying
fast.
it. I'm not
He's
buying
fast.
it.
He's fast.
Not. No, I'm not buying
She's
it.
pregnant, all right?
Oh, my God.
Come on. Oh my God.
She's
so
not in her morning
she,
sickness phase yet. Yeah, I'm fucking over it. No.
she is able to break free of him, and she bolts the cellar door behind her just in time. Eventually, the maniac stops pounding on the door, and Jess hears sounds as if he's going out the front door. Unsure, she remains in the cellar. Through the basement windows, she sees someone prowling around the house. The figure seems to spot Jess in the cellar. It's Peter. He calls out to her, but Jess ignores him, totally in disbelief and shock. Peter breaks a window and enters the basement with her. "What's the matter, Jess?" he asks, and he approaches her. Outside, Fuller arrives with other cops behind him, and they find the patrolman dead in the car. They hear Jess screaming from inside the house. They break in. By the time they reach the basement, they find Jess and Peter lying together. They appear to both be dead, but Jess moves. She has killed Peter with the fire poker. So Peter, he was the killer? We don't know. I guess. A doctor gives Jess a sedative.
I said I hope Peter dies when I saw him come back into the picture.
I was perfectly
I was
okay
like, oh,
with
not
Peter
a toxic
dying.
man to the
Yeah.
rescue. Here we go.
I was okay with that. His death should have been more intense in my opinion.
I wanted to see it.
Yeah. So we're back in the house. It's been a long day, a long night, a lot of death. A doctor gives Jess a sedative, and she goes night-night. Everyone's at the house. Fuller, unable to question her, hypothesizes about the case, convinced that Peter was the killer. Mr. Harrison suddenly goes into shock. The doctor intervenes and wants to take him to the hospital. Chris leaves with them, and so do the other cops, leaving Jess alone and unconscious with a guard in front of the house. After they leave, the house is silent, and the attic door opens. The bodies of Claire and Mrs. Mack are still up there, unnoticed by anybody. Still, the killer climbs down out of the attic saying, "Agnes, it's me, Billy." As the camera slowly pulls away from the house, we see the lone police officer on the front porch smoking a cigarette. Suddenly, the phone begins to ring, just as it did
All
after
these
all
movies
the
want me to have
murders
a, like
that
want me
came
to like.
before.
Ugh, I want a cigarette so bad. I can't.
Yeah.
Like it's so bad watching them.
So much smoking.
Ugh,
So much smoking.
It looks so good.
After seeing the film, so that's the end of the movie. There's no,
nothing. Yeah, it just goes right to
no
credits.
big score or anything. You just kind of hear the phone ring. I think you hear like a bell.
Is there even a score in this movie at all?
No score really. There's just very ominous, like,
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not really a lot of music.
yeah, no. Ow, I heard that. Ow. After seeing the film, studio executives asked director Bob Clark to change the ending. Their idea was to have the cops leave Jess alone with Chris, Claire's boyfriend. She wakes up, he says, "Agnes, don't tell them what we did," and then he kills her. Chris is with the police throughout the film, though, so the proposed twist ending would have created a huge plot hole. I agree. That would have been stupid.
Yeah.
So who's Billy? Who's Agnes? Now, Bob Clark worked out a backstory for Billy. He was abused as a child and eventually killed his parents. Agnes was his little sister. He tried to kill her, but she escaped, leading Billy to dislike girls. These elements were incorporated into the 2006 remake, which had Clark's approval. That's Black Christmas for you. Gnarly, weird, I think creepy movie. I think it's got some flaws. It's a little slow. Some scenes could have maybe been cut, trimmed down a little bit.
I don't really know. The only flaws I had were the door.
Oh,
But
what
her
Jess
not
at
being
the end.
able to
Yeah,
open
that
the
was
door.
dumb. That was dumb. Yeah.
Second, them forgetting that Peter was with her for one of the phone calls.
Yeah.
Because that just doesn't make any sense.
Yes, minor plot holes. I agree.
Those are like
Look,
the only two plot holes, though. Everything else
But
is
you know
pretty
what?
good.
I also, this is that type of movie. Yes, when Jess goes back up the stairs with the poker, of course, she should just go outside and wait for the cops to arrive. But
Bring the poker, though.
bring the poker. Yeah.
I'm full.
But-
I'm pro poker. I'm
Yeah.
not just. She just should leave the house. If a,
Yeah.
if a cop calls me, and I'm not suspicious of the police at this moment in time, because there's like movies where like the police are in on it too. But like, there's no reason for her to be suspicious at this moment, or anybody in the audience. So I'd be like, okay, I'll go outside. I'm bringing my fire poker, but I'm going. We're like a night from the kitchen, something quick. But like, she was ridiculous, and
Yeah.
starts screaming. Giving like some like the
I know.
the killer doesn't seem like he's the brightest bulb in the tanning bed either, but I'm just saying.
But you know what? When you're that scared, sometimes everybody's
When you're
different.
that scared, that's
you don't
even
know how to
more
react
reason to
sometimes.
leave.
She's pregnant, okay?
Oh my god,
I'm just blaming it on the baby. I'm like, she's not thinking straight.
insane.
I love the ending of this movie, actually. Some people don't like it. They don't like how you don't really hear who Billy and Agnes are. Some people don't like that you don't know who the killer is. I love it, though. I love how this is a very open movie, open-ended movie.
I don't think it was that open ended. I think it was pretty clear.
Yeah, but no, I think more like there's no real you don't catch the killer, and you also don't know who the fuck this killer is. Like there,
Yeah.
it's just an everyday. It's one of those everyday. Like no, you're not. There's people like this all around. You just here's one of them.
Yeah.
I really like this movie a lot. I love the end shot. I think that end shot of the camera, panning back and
Yeah, I
it's
like
very
I also
very
liked that
creepy.
The phone was like ringing. It was just
Yeah.
like I love when they just kind of like keep doing like what's going on and what's happening, and then it's just like
Yeah.
credits. It's really nice.
Yeah. So yeah, Christmas horror movie, guys. Go check it out.
Not the best one.
Not
but
the best, I think, but yeah, it's not gory really. It's but this
Gory for 74.
gory for 74, but yeah, it was ahead of its time. They say cunt. So Danny Boom, it's time for Bidar. Which character
Barb.
had Barb.
Barb.
Which character had bi energy?
Barb.
All the way. Barb. I love Barb in
Barb
this
is
movie.
the tits, man.
Who is your final bi pair? Which two characters of different genders were you crushing on?
None of the guys in here were attractive to me.
Oh, this mic's-
maybe Chris.
This mic smells a little bit. Yeah, sorry.
This one
I saw you doing that, so I was like,
I was just gonna say, it smells like a weird
Yeah.
microphone. Maybe Chris is the attractive guy. I'm into Barb, and I'm into Jess.
Yeah.
Jess is hotter, but also Barb's dope.
I
Definitely not Phil. I'm so
Love
sorry. A
Jess.
perm.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't do a
No,
perm
Phil.
on,
Sorry,
on a,
Phil.
on
It's
a
the
man,
perm.
woman, or anything in between.
Yeah. I freaking love Olivia Hussey and Margot Kidder.
Yeah.
They were so sexy. There's something. I mean, we've spoken ad nauseum about them already, but I love that Margot Kidder. I cannot wait to review Amityville Horror because she is so freaking beautiful in that movie. There's something about her face. She was just, oh my god, she was so hot.
You have really good skin.
Really good skin.
Yeah.
Those eyes too. Oh my god. Yeah, the guys in this movie. Oh my god. Chris was kind of cute. There's really
About it.
John Saxon actually is kind of cute.
Not my type.
Not really, a little too old for me, but
Little daddy type.
Little
not my
daddy, yeah.
thing, yeah.
What was your can't sit straight moment?
I think probably the eyeball.
Probably the eyeball.
Right.
You mean the end shot with the eye?
No.
Through the door?
Yeah, the eye
Yeah.
through the door.
Yeah,
Like-
through the
like
door,
when-
yeah.
Right after she sees Phyllis and
Phil.
Phil and Barb. And then there's like the eye like right there.
Yeah, I guess it's me, Billy. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah. Yeah, I love for me, I think the creepiest part is actually Claire's death because for me, there's always something about somebody hiding in your closet and jumping out
Oh
and
yeah, I
killing
still
you.
like every time I go to the bathroom.
I
pull the
don't like
shower
that.
curtain.
I don't like it. I don't have a bless you. I
That's making me sneeze.
yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, no, closets. I just don't like closets. And I love that death too. That death
Could have fooled me. It was in one for like 30 some years.
I know.
Here all month.
Thank you. You are kind of. Let's do a poll. Who's funnier? No, you're gonna win probably. I'm really obnoxious. Yeah. The closet scene. Well, that's it, guys. That's our movie. Go watch Black Christmas. We do recommend it.
I recommend it. I think everybody should see that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's really good. And you know what? Go watch the remakes too. See what you think.
Yeah, don't watch the newest one.
Don't watch
Save
the
yourself-
newest
save yourself
one
some
from
time and money.
2019.
Yeah, it's
Don't
not
maybe
good.
don't watch that. But
2006. 2006 was
2006
was good,
is
in my opinion. I haven't
we'll,
seen it in a
we
while.
will review that again. These we are going to also do more slasher seasons. We're just going to take a little break after slasher, do a different genre. But there are a million slasher movies, a million slasher sequels, everything. So yeah, that's all for today's episode, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We're on the gram. Follow us at By Witch Project. Subscribe on YouTube as well. Please email us movie recommendations as well at bywitchproject@gmail.com. Subscribe, please leave a message, leave a rating. Even if you don't listen to goddamn podcasts, just subscribe, please. It really does help. Yes, and we will be back next time as we are going to be on episode 8, and we're going to be recapping
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I will be in the same outfit, and so will he.
Yes,
we're not
'cause we're
changing
doing-
clothes because we have to get 2 episodes out.
We
today.
do, because you have to go to what's it called? Wingle? Where are you going tonight again?
We're Whisper.
Whisper?
Starts with W.
We go watch the beginning of the episode. Yeah. Until then, keep your doors locked
and your options
and
open.
your options open. And yeah,
I'll remember it for the next one.
come out of
probably.
the closet early. Don't wait 35 years like I did. So yeah. Alrighty. Bye bye. I have to
Nice.
pee so badly. God damn.
I go both ways.
And there is nothing wrong with my tits.